And here we are with Olivia from Perfect Match and allegedly Temptation Island.
Woo!
And of course, I'm Max Kaiser. This is Ben Overzet. We are Reality Alert, and we are live on YouTube and Instagram. Olivia, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Good.
Good. Yep.
Good. So, just to give everybody a little background, we became introduced to Olivia because we did a cast little video on all of the cast of Perfect Match that we tagged Olivia in, and I thought I had done my research correctly, and I introduced Olivia, and apparently I did my research on the wrong Olivia from Temptation Island. There was two of you.
Olivias, so.
Okay, so what did you do on Temptation Island? What happened?
Nothing. I got a tan. I had margaritas. Made some.
No threesomes with Brianna.
No, that was
that was not me. Excuse me. No, that wasn't me. No interactions at all. I mean, production at one point was like, "You want to go on a date?"
And you were like, I don't.
And I was like, no, actually, I don't want to be alone with these men ever. So no, I'm good. You let me know when I need to be filler in the background and I will be there. Otherwise, I'm chilling.
I feel like that was a little different because I feel like on Perfect Match, you were like, I like when the boys let loose and have fun. So was that different from Temptation Island?
Yeah, I mean, I think just looking at the cast, they look a lot different. So I was more intrigued with the Perfect Match cast more than I was for Temptation Island. Like I need one redeeming quality and there wasn't a lot for me to work with on Temptation. So I took my back seat happily.
What was Daniel's one redeeming quality?
His eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he has good eyes.
I thought it was physical. Yeah.
Okay. I was just trying to figure it out.
Right. Yeah. There's something. I could find something.
Okay.
Yeah. You might need a magnifying glass, but yeah, you can.
Right.
You can find something.
It depends what day, time, perspective.
Yeah. So, did you have a better time on Perfect Match then?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I had more opportunity. I think I was a little more comfortable in the sense that now it's the second show that I've done. So I was ready to I was excited. Like I thought there was going to be fun and like things going on and it wasn't, but it's okay. I was excited going into it.
So you didn't have fun on Perfect Match?
I mean, I made great friends. I had fun for what I did. I wish there was more to show of me, but I really wasn't given that much of an opportunity. So
I see.
Yeah.
So let's get into things. Before you went on your date with Olly and Alex, how aware were you of what went on inside the house?
So I went on a date with Olly and Justine, but
I said Alex. God, sorry. It's our first interview. We're a little rusty.
That's okay. That's okay. I wasn't aware of anything in the house. They're pretty tight-lipped over there, like production-wise, unless you're on the boardroom and you're like going in and you're doing something, we have no idea what's happening. So I didn't know anything. I didn't know Justine was even going to be there. I got told I was going on a date today, get an outfit, get ready. You know, they kind of give you a fair warning of like what type of outfit to wear as far as like bikini or maybe like an outfit if they were going to a restaurant or something. I'm sure they would have said, don't wear a bikini, but and then I was actually on the shuttle waiting to go to location. And that's when Justine comes out and I was like, okay, so this is different. I'm not just going on a singular solo date. So that was interesting, but nothing prior.
Now, I've heard that, I mean, they even talk about, I've heard people talk about this, that there was some cell phone access going on. How much access did you guys have to your cell phones?
We were allowed 2 hours a day with our cell phones.
And were people communicating with other people in the cast on the cell phones?
Not that I'm aware of. So also it's kind of like they don't give us our phones, right? It's not like, oh, here you go. Every cast member gets their phone. So maybe I have my phone from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and maybe I want to DM Justine, but Justine's not going to have her phone until 2 to 4. So I wouldn't, you know what I mean? It would be impossible to really coordinate times unless if it's not a time sensitive message, right? And you're just like, hey girl, then eventually she'll respond and then eventually I'll get my phone, something like that. But I personally there was too much. Like, I'm not trying to hunt everyone down on Instagram. Like, I'm trying to survive. Like,
yeah, checks out.
Yeah.
So how was this date with Olly and Justine overall?
I mean, I had a good time. I am a good time. So I'm going to always have a good time. And Justine's great. She's fun. She's beautiful. And we got along really well right away. We clicked prior to once we start filming. We were able to spend some time together and chat. Ollie's nice. He was kind. Like, he was excited. So it made it easy to like feel comfortable. But I didn't really feel like there was anything there for me. Like, I was like, okay, we did it. Now what?
Had you known Ollie before? Had you seen Love Is Blind UK?
I had seen his show, yeah.
Okay. What did you think of him on that?
I mean, to me, I think from what I remember of at the altar moment, it felt a little weird that he was so shocked when I forget her name, but who he was at the altar with, when she kind of shut down the wedding of it all. Like, it felt weird that he was like shocked, like, oh, why wouldn't you want to marry me? But I don't know, like, I don't know. I've never been at the altar, so I don't know what that would feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How upfront was Olly on this date about what was going on with AD?
Yeah, I think you see it in that episode. We touch on it really briefly and we move past it very quickly. That's what it was. It was like he mentioned, we didn't even think for 1 second, oh, maybe this means whoever he's paired with is gone. Like, we would just assume she's still at the house. I think he mentions, his match got removed from the house to bring in us too. And so you hear us kind of be like, oh, how was that? And he was like, I was sad, but now here I am. And he was happy and excited. So it was really brief. Nothing in depth was talked about as far as AD and their connection.
So whose idea was it to hold hands when you guys re-entered the house?
I want to say Ollie, but it could have honestly been like an all of us thing. I don't know. It was awkward though, because like, how do you walk in a line with 3 people? It's awkward. I'm trailing behind. It's weird. It felt ugly. Like, it didn't feel like we were looking good. It was weird. I think it was like right as they're like, okay, go enter. I think he's like, let's go. And so we're like, okay.
So it was Olly. Confirmed.
Yeah.
From what I remember of 12 months ago, or almost 11 months ago. Yeah.
Do you feel that Olly was really choosing between you and Justine, like the way that it was shown?
No. I mean, I don't even think it looks that way on the show. I think we have our conversations. I could feel it right away. It wasn't going to be me. And I was happy to like take the backseat again on that one, because it's, I'm not going to force something. I'm not going to chase something. So when ultimately he did come up to me to like give a courtesy of like, I'm going to go with Justine. And I was like, that babe, I've known you for 4 hours. You can go. Like, you don't owe me an apology. Like, I'm good.
Did you have a chance with anyone while you were there? Did you feel like any other matching, or were the couples too locked in?
The couples were locked in. I think it's funny in the conversation where we're kind of at the pool, like by the pool, Olly and I remember we were talking and he's like, how are you feeling? Are you having a good time? And I was like, yeah, like I'm having fun. Like, and then I look around and every couple is crying somewhere in the villa or arguing. And I was like, oh, maybe we're not having fun. Like, actually, this isn't fun. So after Justine interrupts the conversation, I kind of go off. I think that shows me talking to Louis. Like, I kind of knew like it really wasn't a thing. So whatever.
Vibes were off. Right.
Yeah, they're off. It's not fun to feel like ostracized just by existing in a space. So like,
right.
Okay, if that's where we're already at, like, my God.
Yeah, it seems that Louis was using you to make Sandy jealous. Was that clear to you at the time?
Oh, yeah, I was bored. You could see it in his eyes. Like, he's not paying attention. I couldn't care less. Like, I'm going to go get my water. It's hot. I'm dehydrated. I'm tired. Like, I'm okay with this. Like, did we get enough for you? Do you feel like you made her jealous? Let's go. Like, I'm not for 1 second. And I think, okay, maybe I should spend my time and energy trying to pursue Louis.
Did we miss anything that you may have witnessed from your time in the house?
I mean, I'm sure plenty. It's 10 hours of content. We were there for a month. From what I filmed, yeah, there's a lot of things that were cut. Like our date was a lot longer than it was shown. We had a whole conversation on the side after the massages where Justine and Ollie sit privately, and then I switch and I sit privately with Ollie. That was all cut. Nothing groundbreaking, so I don't think we're missing much, but that wasn't shown. I know there was more intimacy, kissing that happened on Boys' Day that wasn't shown, and not just a lot of maybe like the group mixers. There was a lot of conversations amongst just all the bombshells. Mostly, a lot of the bombshells had free time, so we all kind of got together and chatted and spent time together because everyone else is fighting and crying.
Well, let's talk about Boys' Day. When did you learn that a Boys' Day was happening?
Well, I had seen the previous season, so I knew that was existing in the format of the show, but we don't know what day is what, whether it's a date day, whether it's a mixer day. So it's that day you find out and we're like, okay, let's go. Here we go. Like we're getting into it.
Were you tempted at Guys' Day to let AD know what Ollie was up to?
No, because I hadn't really seen it because I leave. So when he chooses Justine, I don't know what they do in the villa or what that connection had looked like.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what their connection was at all. I mean, maybe she could have asked me how I felt about our date or what our experience was, how he got down to just choosing Justine, but she didn't. So, I mean, if you don't care, I don't care. Like,
mm-hmm. So at Guys' Day, you tell us in a confessional that Daniel seems like a sweet guy who got trapped. When did you realize that this was wrong?
Did I? I think was I talking about Daniel?
I think so, yeah.
Unless the editors
was I wrong?
It up a little.
What part? The being sweet part? I mean, he was sweet to me. Like maybe not sweet in general,
but I don't think he got trapped.
I think a lot of what happens or what I perceived it to be as is like the crying over someone you don't really know that well. To me, it's like a tactic to like keep you up, feeling bad for me to stay with me. Like even at one point I'm talking to, I think after Louie's using me to make Sandy jealous, he goes back to her and it's like, what was he supposed to do? Now leave her. She's sobbing and then be like, yeah, I'm going to choose Olivia. Like that's never going to happen. So it feels a little like, let me keep him here with my tears energy.
I get that.
Yeah.
What did we miss on Guys' Day that wasn't shown? Please tell us.
Yeah, I mean, there was more kissing on and off camera between Daniel and I for sure. I definitely explained that to Lucy with our conversation, but more kissing for me. I also kissed Louis that day outside of the game or challenge or whatever that we were doing. At one point, I find myself at the bar with Daniel and Louis and Alex are next to us at the bar. So we're making out, they're making out. We kind of simultaneously just happen to stop making out at the same time. And we look at each other and we're just like, yeah, let's switch. So then I make out with Louis and Alex makes out with Daniel. And yeah, that wasn't shown, but that's okay. It was harmless, fun.
They should have shown that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Something.
Did you think you had a chance of switching with Daniel after that day?
No.
No.
No. I mean, it was fun. We had a good day. We were all like out of the house, right? Like they're out of the house. I'm out of the hotel. I get to have some freedom, some tequila. I'm at the beach. You look good. Let's make out.
So Lucy never tried to talk to you either then?
Yeah, Lucy and I chat after when we come back as in the cast mixer. She does pull me aside to ask what happened. And I just told her, I mean, it was behind camera. It was on camera. It was during a game. It was in the water. It was by the pool. It happened.
Right.
Yeah, you told Lucy that when Daniel licked your thigh, it didn't really feel like a game.
Did I say that?
Yeah. My notes are so good. Besides my error in the beginning.
I don't know. You know what's funny? When I watched it back, I think you could see in my body language, I'm like really shocked at just like the quickness of how quickly he picks me up and puts me on the table because my body's like a little contorted in like a weird way. And I think I was just shocked that it happened so quickly, like without even like hesitation. But I guess I turn around and kiss him without hesitation as well. So match the energy, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So this big mixer happens with everybody at the house. Is there anything we missed from that day? I know that it seems like Daniel was kind of being avoidant of everybody.
Yeah, I think for the most part, they were all kind of tucking their tails and sitting sideline. So not really. It kind of just felt like we had to bear witness to like their punishment, or like they're just like, rub their nose in it a little bit type behavior from the girls in the house with them. Rightfully so. I'm sure, they're upset. So it was just a boring, awkward day. A lot of our time, my time specifically, I guess I could speak for, in the villa is just awkward because everyone's arguing or crying.
Yeah, that's
like hard to
we
have
watched
a
a lot
and hang out with my friends.
yeah, we watched a lot of that. So
yeah,
makes sense.
it
Sounds
felt
like
really
so much
repetitive
fun.
watching it back. It was very disappointing.
All right, so I think we next see you at this final ceremony thing.
Mhm.
Can you tell us more about this moment where Juliet said that you probably feel used? How did you feel about her saying that?
I just don't appreciate someone speaking on behalf of me. Obviously I don't feel used, but that's kind of where, like, I think you see it a lot leading up to that moment, right? They show a lot of my facial expressions. I'm very expressive with my face, and I really won't speak up unless I truly feel like it's not right, or like something is wrong and what you're saying for me is wrong. I don't feel used. I never felt used. So that just threw me off, because I think she was trying to play on the good side of the OGs still. So she's no longer over there on that side of the reunion. She's over here with us, but like show her loyalty to them, I guess. I don't know. Making a comment at all was kind of out of left field, who no one was talking to you. So it felt unnecessary, but I'm ready. I can clap back if I need to.
Yeah. Who did you vote for to win?
I voted for Lucy and Daniel.
Why?
Just even in the final moments of filming, right? We're in the bittersweet end here. And I really did not appreciate the way that Ollie kind of snapped back at Justine when Justine was speaking, telling her, oh, you're kind of being a hater. Like, even till the bitter end, you're just kind of being not nice. Like, just take it on the chin. You made a mistake. You lied straight to AD's face. Justine's maybe putting you, up for it right now. Just take it. So I appreciated that Daniel just took it on the chin and shut up. So in those final moments, it's like, I still can't really, I don't believe this relationship. If this is how you're still behaving, even though you have the relationship, you're next to AD, you guys are happy, you say you're happy. So why this bitterness towards Justine at the very end?
Has it surprised you to see just how much marketing Netflix did with their relationship, and like the proposal and the baby announcements and all of that stuff?
Yeah, it's been a lot. I guess it's new, right? I don't think they've done this ever. So it is a little surprising. Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense, I guess. They're the fan favorites, and maybe they thought with the content they had through the show that it would make a beautiful, like, full circle moment. But I was shocked to see it. Obviously, none of us were expecting it. I knew they were still together, but I didn't expect, obviously announcements and babies and all that. And they don't give us a warning. Obviously, that doesn't matter to us. But it was shocking, but not, neither here nor there for me.
Did they share what the final voting tally was with you guys?
No, but I wish we knew. No, I'm sure I could ask, I guess, who voted for who, but no, we don't know. I mean, I don't know personally.
Did you have any idea like how close it was? Did you get a feeling?
I mean, if I had to guess, I would say that most of the people that spent time in the hotel, not filming in the villa in matches, probably voted similarly the way I did, again, because we're only seeing very little when we're there. And when we're there, it's not that positive. I mean, for both couples, right? They weren't great, both options, but I don't know. I would guess me, or that they would have voted similarly to me, but I could be totally wrong. I don't know.
Do you think that if Ollie and Justine's exchange had gone a little better during that that he would have had a better chance of winning, him and AD? Or do you think people's minds?
Yeah, I mean, I personally
into
would have appreciated that. Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
I think it just felt very toxic all the way until the end. Like at least Daniel kind of like tucked his tail and made it look like he was remorseful. So I can appreciate that.
I know this is something you might not be able to speak on, but we heard a rumor that at the end of episode 8, after Olly and AD got in an argument, that Olly had to go sleep at the hotel. Did this have any impact in the voting, do you think?
I don't think I've even heard that, so I don't know. But
Okay.
I don't know how like the outsiders would have known that had happened to then affect the vote. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear about that. I guess that's the night they're arguing, so maybe production felt it was necessary to separate them. But
yeah,
if I'm sure if I had known something like that, that definitely would have influenced my vote personally.
Yeah.
Did production lay out rules at the beginning that if fights ever got too intense or something, that you would be removed and you'd have to go to the hotel?
I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure it's probably somewhere in the contract. I don't know. I would hope, right? If you feel unsafe or you feel like not in a good environment, you can remove yourself or ask to be removed. I would hope that would be like an option.
I just want to be clear that that's a rumor. We don't have like proof or.
I don't know either.
No, but I just want to be clear to everyone that it's like a rumor. We're just asking questions, but we're not like a tea scandal podcast, and we like to have.
I appreciate it. Yeah. I haven't heard it, so I don't know either. So.
We just always like we don't want to be those guys that come out here and are like, this is what happened.
Right, 100% no.
If it had been all of the final couples and it hadn't come down to those final two, who do you think would have won? Would it have changed?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I definitely would have voted for Ray and Rachel because they just always had such a fun, happy energy around them, and I can get behind that very easily. So I enjoyed seeing that for her. I enjoyed seeing just even the way she navigated going on different dates, talking to different guys. It felt like a full journey for her. And Ray's a great guy. He gets everyone to laugh and smile like they never have before. So that personally would have been my vote. And I think, Freddie and Madison seem to have a pretty neutral storyline as well. So maybe people would have voted there. Again, we only had those two options. So that was our choices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had started at the beginning and all of the guys were the same, who would you have wanted to match with? So I think it was Olly, it was Clayton, Daniel, Cody, and someone.
Freddie? No, he wasn't.
No, let's just say it's Freddie.
Who else was it? Daniel, Louis, Cody, Olly. Oh, those are all pretty rough options. Wow. I guess now at this point I'm biased, so I would probably say Daniel. I don't know it, and maybe actually probably I could still say Daniel on that one, just because I had actually never seen his show, so I didn't know anything about him. So it would have been a completely organic introduction to meeting him, getting to know him, and then maybe matching with him. Obviously, everyone's seen and knows who Louis is, so it's like maybe
Louis was the other choice.
Yeah, Louis was the other one.
Oh right, yeah, no, it wouldn't have been Louis. He's far too young.
That's what everyone kept saying in the show. Yeah. Was not a problem for Sandy though.
Well, she had dated a 40-year-old guy, so she was trying to balance it out.
Yeah,
I get it. Who are you closest with from the cast?
Definitely all the girls that were with me in the hotel. So I spent a lot of time with Justine, QT, Hannah, and Alex.
Cool.
Alex was just here this morning. She just left. I'm sad. She's driving back to Arizona. But yeah, they were my rocks in that environment, and we've maintained our friendship so well over this last year. It's wild that it's been a year. So it's been nice to have each other this whole time, and even more so now.
And you all live pretty close. So
yeah, exactly. It's perfect.
Cool.
Like Hannah has visited Vegas. I've been to LA. Justine and QT are in LA. We're all right there in a little triangle. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird that I know where all of you live states-wise, but yeah. I don't know where your houses are. Okay. Sorry, my notes and my social media knowledge is great. Okay.
Okay.
Who do you dislike the most from the cast?
I wish I thought about them enough to have an answer, but
Oh,
they're
You
pretty
can say Nick
neutral.
Lachey too. You can say him. if you
He's
want.
honestly adorable. Like, what do you not like about Nick
creepy
Lachey?
Uncle Nick.
Yeah, like he's
His
so
dad jokes
sweet.
didn't bother you at all. That was
No,
okay.
because I mean, Mark Wahlberg on Temptation Island was very similar in that like fatherly type behavior. So
Yeah.
I was used to it, and it makes sense to me in the perspective of a host to a contestant sort of relationship. Not that there is a relationship there, but just dynamic professionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's different in their own right, right? So if you're not my cup of tea, that's fine. If I'm not yours, I get it. I don't really think much about
It's a
anyone other than
really
my friends.
boring answer. You're really sidestepping it, but well, I would probably do the same. So
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't have that many like negative interactions with someone to make me feel like, okay, I really don't like them. Like it's very surface. It's very in passing. We're coworkers, but we don't have a relationship. So I really don't have one.
you're a
That's
very nice person. It's so easy for me to dislike someone,
yeah. Right?
Right? I was like,
I mean, that I'm working in my real life. Do I dislike people all the time? But when I'm perfect.
You're on an
talking reality
interview right
TV
now.
isn't real life? I don't understand.
I know.
This interview will end and you'll be like, this is who I hate and why.
Right.
I have a question. If you had one, let's say there was a man that you actually liked in the house and you got a log and you won the whole thing, where in the world would you go on your vacation?
Honestly, because we do that in our casting process. We write that answer down. I was going to say Tokyo. I want to go to Japan.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's like top of my list. Yeah. I would do that. Drag whoever the fuck you're coming with me. We're going to Tokyo.
Yeah. Probably one of the more expensive places, so you run up the budget for Netflix. That's a good thing. Yeah.
That's why they don't show you the votes, because like they rig the winner based on like who has the more expensive destination.
Yeah.
What are the expensive requests? Which one don't we want to fulfill?
And they were like, Lucy and Daniel aren't going to work out, so we won't have to pay for this.
Yeah,
probably right. Yeah, I mean Fiji, I feel like would be pretty expensive too, right? They said they were going to go to Fiji. That would be
But who knows what Adie and Ollie were going to do?
If Rachel and Ray had said the Grand Canyon, they would have won. Probably.
Yeah.
It's far too close to home. I would have just home actually. Like, Vegas.
I don't think any couple has ever used the trip.
No, Nigel and Christine did.
Yeah.
Oh, they did?
So, yeah. I think, yeah.
But they weren't a couple, so.
Right. They were, again, coworkers.
They went on a business trip.
Yeah. It's a business trip.
Pictures, yeah.
All expenses.
A year's worth of Instagram pictures.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Olivia, what's next for you? What's going on?
I don't know. Nothing really right now. I'm just kind of keeping my routine. It was nice. I traveled a lot after filming, and then I've just kind of been, this year has been really calm for me, and I've really enjoyed it. And it's been nice leading up to now what's happening with everything and the show coming out and really living through it again. So right now, just routine. Nothing major on the books.
Is there any other reality shows you think you'd want to go on?
I think I'm definitely going to hang up dating shows, but I want to do maybe like a strategy or like a challenge. I'm not very strategic and I'm not very physically fit, so I don't think I would do well, but I feel like it would be a fun experience, like Traitors or Survivor for a week. Like that could be cool.
Survivor for a week.
Yeah. Like just one.
Yeah.
See what it's about.
You'll just ask them to vote you out after 1 week. Yeah.
What's that?
You'll just ask them to vote you out after.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I've had enough. Thank you. This was fun. Nice.
You have a strong
Don't tell them that in
personality.
the casting process.
What's that?
I said, just don't tell them that in the casting process.
No, and the casting process, I'm in it to win it. I do Pilates in preparation for this.
Right.
You have a strong personality, so I think you do well on any show and any casting process.
I think you're pretty convincing. Yeah. But I'm also not a great liar, so I don't think like I couldn't fool someone. But then again, I lie to people that I don't care about all the time. So maybe if I don't care about any of them, I could lie. But once I care, I can't lie.
Yeah, but that's entertaining too when people are bad at lying. So
Maybe,
You
yeah.
might not win, but
Right. No, I'm not winning. We've let that go a long time ago.
As long as you're a
yeah,
good character.
you'll get more followers. You'll get paid to be there. You'll get the day rate.
I'll
So
be on Survivor. I will have that on my resume.
yeah. Well, Olivia, where can people find you if they want to find not location wise, but on the internet to
Yeah.
see your followers?
All of my social media handles are I'm Olivia Rae. Except for TikTok, it's I'm Olivia Rae with 2 E's. That's the only one I didn't get in time.
I hate when that happens. Well, thank you so much, Olivia. This has been so fun to finally learn who you are.
Thank you.
And we are, of course, at Reality Alert Podcast. We're going to be back tomorrow interviewing Alex at 1 p.m. PST. We're excited about that, your friend. And we'll be back on Wednesday recapping Love is Blind UK. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your 2 best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.